Life is short. So many people waste their lives worrying instead of living. The worst thing you can do to yourself is to live and dwell in the worry zone. That is a danger zone. You can't afford to be in that place. It's a place of destruction. It's a place of destructive influences. You just can't afford to be there. I tell you, you are not meant for that worry zone. Leave that worry zone right now. In this video, you will learn 5 tips to help you get out of that worry zone. You must leave that worry zone. I don't like it that you are there. I can't imagine you being there. You are better than that. Welcome to my channel. This is Clemspiration. If you're new to my channel, kindly hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out of any of my videos. And also like and share the video if it has added any value to you. So how do you stop worrying? Here are 5 tips to help you stop worrying. Number 1, ask yourself, what is the worst outcome? Yes, things are bad. Yes, the situation is not pleasant. My finance has been bad. What is the worst outcome? If you can be clear about the worst outcome, you see how ridiculous your worry is. But if you fail to be clear about the worst outcome in that present situation that you find yourself worrying about, your brain will find a way to define that outcome for you. And certainly what your brain will bring out is the negative outcome. So if you don't want your brain to come out giving you the negative outcome, first define what the worst outcome could become. Say, for instance, I have a friend who made a very poor grade in the university. He wasn't actually dull per se, but due to some circumstances, his result was not too good. He left the university with a poor grade. But then he asked himself, okay, with these grades, what's the worst that could happen? All right, I can see that I may not get a job with this grade, but I can do something for myself without this grade and become something better. And he went on, learned a skill, dropped the certificate, and went on and became a very successful person doing business. He never remembered the certificate again. But some other person will start worrying and saying, wow, I can't get a job, I can't do anything again, because he has not defined the worst outcome. The worst outcome is that he will not be employed by anybody, but he himself can take the responsibility to learn something and begin to work on something and become successful. So always ask yourself, in any situation you are tempted to worry about, ask yourself, what is the worst outcome? There is not but one thing. And always remind yourself that the worst thing isn't always bad. Yes, the worst thing is not always bad. That worst circumstance of not being employed because of a poor grade is not always bad. It's always a kind of a diversion at the end of the road to lead you to a better you, a better discovery about yourself and your purpose. So don't always say that when things seem not to be working out the way they should, then you think that everything is ended. No. Remember what Napoleon Hill says, that in every adversity, in every problem, there is a seed of equivalent benefit in it. So don't always see the worst situation as bad. There is something in there for you, something great. Please hold on. Let's go to tip number 2. Tip number 2, value yourself. Value yourself, my friend. You are of a great value. You are important. You are worth more than all the treasures of the whole earth put together. You're worth more than the gold and the silver and all the precious stones put together. You are worth more than that. Value yourself. You worry because you do not understand your value. You worry because you do not comprehend the thing that is in you. You worry because you do not understand that you are more valuable than what you worry over. You are more than all the treasures of the earth put together. You are more costly than the jewels. You're more costly than rubies. Value yourself. Know your value. And know that what is within you can purchase all that you are worrying over. And that will make you to relax and find a solution that is within, because every solution lies in you. Yes. God has put solutions inside of you. The solutions to everything we see in the world are in the seed. You have a seed of greatness in you. You have the seed of God in you. You see, humans only misuse the things they place lesser value on. Any person that values a thing, don't misuse that thing. If you have value for yourself, you don't make your life a dumping ground for unnecessary negative things by thinking of negative outcomes instead of thinking of positive outcomes. The greatest teacher that ever lived, the one I call my master, Jesus Christ, he made a very remarkable statement. He says, but there is no profit if any man gains the whole world and loses his own soul. Why? Because he says that you are more valuable than the whole world. So if you gain the whole world and lose your soul and lose yourself, you have lost greatly. But imagine you lose the whole world and gain your soul, you have great substance. So value yourself. You have value, my friend. Tip number 3, be grateful for what you have and where you are right now. It will be very unreasonable not to be. See the glass as half filled, not as half empty. Be optimistic and not pessimistic. When you are grateful, it refuels your hope and refuels your strength. Your present condition may not be the best, I know it. Notwithstanding, be grateful for where you are. Be grateful for what you have. You are better than so many people out there. Be grateful. The poor situation or the bad circumstances will also pass very soon. So inculcate the habit of gratitude. When you look around you, you will certainly see many people who are earnestly praying to be like you. Yes. No matter the situation you found yourself, people are praying to be like you, to enjoy what you're enjoying, to live where you are living, to eat what you're eating, and here you are worrying. You can't help yourself by worrying. Be grateful for where you are. Be grateful for what you have. I want to let you know that gratitude has a way to heal, to mend, and to flourish an unpleasant circumstance. If you want healing, be grateful. If you want flourishing, be grateful. That is tip number 3, gratitude. I cannot overemphasize this. Tip number 4, consistently take positive actions. Engage yourself in positive thoughts and positive actions. The best way, and I mean it, the best way to get rid of worrying, to get rid of negative thoughts, is to replace it with positive thoughts followed with positive actions. If you must get out of the danger zone, engage yourself in positive actions. Take positive actions consistently, no matter how small. It doesn't matter how small. Just keep moving. It is the consistent that wins. So consistently take positive actions every day. Fill your day with actions, little actions that will refuel your energy and your hope. Identify the things you love and get busy doing them. Don't wait for anybody and things will begin to change. And also engage yourself in some acts of kindness. Yes. Professor Seligman of the Pennsylvania University Department of Positive Psychology says that it is more rewarding and more fulfilling to engage in acts of kindness than to enjoy fun works. Some acts of kindness like helping others, encouraging others, supporting others. Just get busy doing something. Just get busy doing something you love, and worry will begin to disappear. Martin Luther King Jr. says that if you cannot fly, then run. And if you cannot run, then walk. Or if you cannot walk, then crawl. But wherever you do not stop moving. Do not stop moving forward. Keep doing something. Keep engaging in positive works. Tip number 5 to stop worrying. This, to me, is one of the best. Stop comparing yourself with others. Stop. You were not born the same time. You were not called for the same purpose. Each and every one of us has our track. We have our journey to make. We will leave the earth different times. We are not called to do the same assignment. We are all on our track, called to do peculiar things. Stop comparing yourself. We are living in an era when people are distracted by the noise all over. You see people in the social media doing things and you are comparing yourself and you're disdaining yourself and you are bringing yourself down because you feel that you are behind. You are never behind time. You are where you are supposed to be, to learn what you're supposed to learn and to do what you are called to do. Stop comparing yourself with others. Be courageous to be you, to fight your fight and to win your battle. Never measure your happiness with the happiness of another person. Never measure your marriage with the marriage of another person. Never measure your success with another man's success. The only thing you must continually do is to ensure that you outperform your very self of yesterday. Always try to improve and grow and become better than your version of yesterday. That's all you need to do. Compare yourself with no one. Tip number 6, do something altruistic. A study by Professor Seligman, a renowned professor of positive psychology at the Pennsylvania University, reveals that people increase their well-being and happiness and fulfillment by simply doing altruistic things, by simply doing works of kindness, helping other people. They increase their happiness, they increase their well-being, they increase their lives, they increase their fulfillment just by simply doing altruistic things, going out of their ways to do things that are altruistic, to do things that are beneficial to other people without expecting a reward from those people. So if you want to leave this worry zone, engage in altruistic acts on things that are altruistic. Do good. help people. Tip number 7, trust God and trust the provisions he has made available in the universe. This is the backbone. You must trust him. Trust God and trust the things he has made available in the universe. The whole solutions are in you, and he has sent things to help you on the way. I know quite well that not everybody watching this video believe in God, but that doesn't matter, because believing or not believing does not change what the truth is. The truth is there is a supreme being that has created all things. You did not just exist by coincidence. No, you existed because you were created, and that for a purpose. And that being that brought you in here according to his divine plan has made provisions for you for the journey. There is a provision, just like you sending your son out for an adventure or a picnic whatsoever. You give him a bag of provision. You give him something that will take him through the journey. That is how you have been provided for. But you need to trust that the provisions are all on the way, and that within you lies the thing that connects every of the provisions. You know, thousands of years ago, people believed the earth was flat. But their notion of the earth does not change anything about the real shape of the earth. The earth was actually not flat. It was spherical in shape. So whether they believed it was flat or not, yet the earth's shape remains what it was, spherical. In the same manner, there is God who is in existence. You've got to trust him. You've got to believe in him. You've got to know that he has what it takes to lead you in the way. You've got to trust that he's provided all that you will require on the path. So God truly exists. Trust him, because he willingly wants to help you. All you need to do is to trust him and trust the processes he's taking you through. He knows the best for you. He will give you the wisdom, the understanding, and the knowledge to go through the sea, through the storms, and come out better than you went in. And he will reveal the purpose for each and every such problem. I promise you, he is an expert in revealing all such. So my friends, life is really short. We are here for a limited time. Stop devaluing yourself by worrying. Be grateful for what you have, for where you are. Trust God and trust the processes. Live your life to the fullest. Be fulfilled and fulfill your purpose here on earth. Be the man God has called you to be. The whole world is waiting for your manifestation. Arise, shine, and let the world see your light. You are treasured. If you've received value from this video, kindly like and share the video with people like you so that others will benefit from it.